best for last, and it was the graphics processing unit, and it's called a GTX 1070, and this was the most expensive part of my capstone, clocking in at $400. But I wanted to make sure that I had a really good graphics processing unit, so I could play like really big games and run them smoothly. So some setbacks. I actually didn't have an optical driver in my computer, and what an optical driver is the DVD driver. You stick like DVDs, CDs in there and whatever. And for most of the motherboard and processing and graphics unit, it came with a DVD with all the drivers on it. So the setback there was that I couldn't install them because I didn't have a driver's or an optical drive, and I had to basically go through the websites and do that all manually, which took me like an hour and a half, which was ridiculous, when I could have just put a CD in. But it would have been more time consuming to put an optical drive in than to just download them from the internet. So money was a huge issue because, like I said, I had a budget of $1,000, and I didn't even have that when I started looking for parts. Like I had like $200 when I started, but I worked at my job, my after-school job, for like 3-4 days a week, and I just saved a bunch of money for like ever since September. I've been saving for this computer for a long time, and I've been really excited to build it, and I'm glad that it's finally done, because I kept feeling like that girl up there, like trying to manage all my time and do this capstone and work and build this computer was just extremely frustrating. And when we actually first started building it, a lot of the time the wires weren't in the correct spots, so like the computer wouldn't turn on. And we sat down, and it took us about 6 hours to actually physically put all the computer parts in the case. And it was just extremely aggravating and just tedious and terrible. But it was definitely worth it because it came out. So this was the case before I put all the stuff in, and there's the case after I put all the stuff in. I know that doesn't look like a lot, but like you'll see, like right here, this is a graphics processing unit, which is about 11 inches long, $400 piece of metal right there. Motherboard, and basically everything else is on this motherboard. You can't really see it, but these red stripes are the RAM. This underneath this fan is the processing unit, and the power supply is down here. And it came out really well. Like I'm really proud of this project. And this is how it's set up at my house.